I call the Honourable Member Kemaljit Singh Bakshi, Sat Sri Akal, and Tanakwe, seeing it's Maori language.
Sat Sri Akal and Morena, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, it's my pleasure to stand on this second reading of Financial Reporting Bill. And first of all, I would like to congratulate Honourable Minister Craig Foss for bringing up this bill, which is inconsistent with the policy of this government to reduce the red tapeism. National is focused on boosting growth and creating jobs. Only a strong economy can provide financial security for families, real opportunities for young people, safer communities, and high-quality education and health services that all New Zealanders need. Mr. Speaker, first of all, I would like to congratulate for his leadership Jonathan Young, the chair of the Select Committee, and other members who have really worked hard on this bill. I would also like to thank the officials for their work during the deliberations of this bill. Mr. Speaker, this bill, I would like to speak from the perspective of ethnic community. Two things which I would like to touch is from the perspective of SMEs and from the charities. I owned a small business and I know it is difficult to make those obligations under the statute where a lot of paperwork is required, a lot of time goes with the accountants to prepare the financial reportings. And as a volunteer, I served in a charity for 8 years, and I know it is very difficult for charities to prepare and get volunteers to do the work for their financial reporting. The Financial Reporting Bill replaces the Financial Reporting Act 1993 by reforming the Financial Reporting Act 1993. Mr. Speaker, this national government seeks to rationalize financial reporting obligations across the statute books in three ways. First of all the bill ensures that all reporting obligations are consistent with the goals of financial reporting so that the external user can use simplified data in a meaningful manner. Secondly, Mr. Speaker, definition and the provisions are standardized between the Financial Reporting Act and other legislations. Thirdly, the new bill makes the language of the financial reporting in different acts broadly consistent. Mr. Speaker, the reform is needed in legislation to ensure that out-of-date rules and regulations are replaced with the current requirements. Mr. Speaker, New Zealand has got more than 500,000 companies registered which are under the size of 20 employees. For small and medium-sized companies, this can be an expensive and unnecessary exercise. The Financial Reporting Bill removes the requirement that allows small businesses and medium-sized companies to direct their resources where they need the greatest, that is, growing their business. From the charities' point of view, Mr. Speaker, the bill proposed that it should have the $40,000 threshold for their financial reporting. But the Select Committee, when heard the submissions, it was deliberated that $125,000 is the required, should be the minimum requirement for a charity to report back for the financial statements. So with these changes, I think the bill is very well received by the different submitters, and I hope this will go a long way. And I commend this bill to the House.
I call the Honourable Member, or the Honourable